So I wanted to make a quick video on me replacing my old Asante Smart home Wi-Fi garage door opener. This thing is 5 years old. I installed it back in 2015, early part 2015. And this guy had an extension or extender base station here that you could hook up through your Ethernet port, which is one feature I did like. And then of course that base would communicate with the camera, so you could actually see if your garage door was shut or closed. And those are the infrared LEDs. The camera here was not the best camera in the world at all. I mean, you probably got maybe 20/20 field of view, and the daytime footage of that thing was almost like a micron type of picture quality. So it wasn't the best, but you could at least point it towards the garage door and see that if it was open or closed. And then the third device with this was this motion sensor detector that you're supposed to mount this to your garage door, and I did have it mounted. And this guy here took a CR20, I think 32 battery. And at first, for about the first 6 months, that guy worked great. And then after that, it never seemed to work right. I would get notifications sometimes when the garage door was open, and sometimes I wouldn't. And then the battery would drain and so forth and so on. So that was definitely hit and miss. But nonetheless, for the most part, 99% of the time, I could still view the camera, see that the garage door was open or closed, and I could close it, like I said, about 99% of the time without any issues, open it or close it. Started having problems with that about a month ago, where I couldn't communicate with this guy anymore, but I could get onto this guy. So that would not allow me to open up the garage door, because all the garage door wiring plugs into the back of this device. And this did allow me to open up 2 garage doors if I had them, but I only have 1, so I only had to use 2 of those ports back there. So I did replace it with a Momentum 720p built-in Wi-Fi camera, 2-way audio. This camera is way better. I'm impressed with the video quality on it. It's getting about 100 and I think it's at 110 field of view. It looks more about 130. And this guy also is built in with the garage door opener wire that plugs into the back. You can also open up 2 garage doors if you have that, but I'm only using 2 of the connectors because I only have 1 garage door, which the wire runs down this way. And that is my button to open and close my garage door. Of course, you can have that wire run directly to the garage door opener if you want to. And that top wire up there is the power. And that runs all the way to our power backup that I have right there. And there's my garage door opener itself. Another great thing about this guy is you do get 24 hours of free cloud storage. You get 20-second clips. After that, they erase the latest ones, or the oldest ones, with the newer ones. But I am using a magnetic contact sensor, which I have connected right here. That connects directly to my router as well, so there's no base station or extender I have to communicate it with. And this guy works great, way better than that motion sensor. I get instant messages, and it also takes a CR2 battery, which is supposed to last up to 2 years if the garage door only has to be notified 7 times a day. So instead of having to have something mounted to my garage door with the motion sensor, I use that magnetic contact sensor. I'll go ahead and add another video showing how the app works. It's been working great on my 2.4 Wi-Fi. The Momentum can hook up to both 5G and 2.4, but I found that the 2.4 worked better when I'm away from home and on my cell network, having to communicate with it via the app. Anyway, it's real quick. I'll go ahead and close it out and show some more information on it later on with the app. So this is the app portion of the video, and I wanted to show you the box that the Momentum Niro Wi-Fi garage door controller came in. Again, it shows you the features here that you can control from your mobile app, iOS or Android: motion, sound detection, infrared vision, night vision, two-way audio, and you do have 24 hours of free cloud storage. This is obviously something that they used to do, but now they don't require that for the first 24 hours. And of course, the installation was pretty easy and quick. That's the back of the box. This guy can be mounted upside down, and you can flip the image, or you can have it mounted the way I had in the garage, because it's designed to be mounted, you know, right underneath your garage door opener if you wanted to do so. And of course, you know, little advertisement showing if you forget to close your garage, you can do it through the app. And it does come with a camera built in with all the accessories you need, the wires, power adapter, and a metal mounting plate so you can connect it magnetically wherever you want to. And then this is the smart Wi-Fi door sensor that I have. It's magnetic, like I was explaining to you. It's made by Koogeek, and that guy actually right here kind of gives you a breakdown of, see if I can zoom in on that, focus on that, what to expect on a battery life. This is connected to my 2.4 Wi-Fi. Right there it says standby life is 5 years. It is, like I said, a CR2 3-volt battery. Working life for 1 year is if you use it 14 times in a day. 2 years if you use it 7 times in a day. And I also went ahead and just brought in the old Asante device here, again, that I replaced. And as I was saying before, that was the old motion sensor that was hit and miss most of the time. But let's go back to the app. So the app that the Momentum's Wi-Fi camera garage door opener uses is called Momentum. Go into the app, get the dashboard. As you can see, we got a snapshot of the garage door closed inside my garage. Down below you got your activity, which are the recordings of your 20-second clips that are going to the cloud, and that's free for 24 hours. You can also have them record to a SD card up to 128 gigs. It's a micro SD card. And to the right of that, you have your garage door where you can open and close it. We click right here on the main dashboard, I get a live view, and I can do the two-way talk, record, capture a snapshot, and also look at my recordings on the activity. And on top, you can turn on the two-way mic and go to settings. This guy also allows you to go into landscape mode, and back down into portrait mode. And we're going to back out, come down here to open the garage door, and it's going to give me another live view here, and I press the open and close button, and I'll get a notification here. The garage door is open. That notification can be disabled from the sound if I don't want to hear that, but I like to get that notification. Pretty responsive. Got the time down here, the bottom left. Back out. Refocus. And we're going to go ahead and close the garage door. And I'll get a notification with the magnetic sensor. Again, I'm not getting notified with the motion detection from the camera itself because I have that disabled, but I do get the recordings. And there it is showing that we are receiving notification the garage door is closed. And even in this mode, we can go to landscape mode or back down to portrait mode. Double click on that, bring it back down to size, and we're going to back out. And if we go into the activity list, it's going to list all the recordings that were done. And for example, let's click on one of these. Shows the garage door opening. I can pause it. I can back it up 5 seconds. Or I can download it. Download successful. Go straight to your library. Come back out here. You can also delete it if you want to. Right here, there's the delete option. Let's back out. Come back to the main dashboard. And there you go. And this other option here, you have some more options to view a little more information about pairing the device. You can see your rules, how to set up to detect motion or sound. I have the sound turned off as far as detecting anything and giving me an alert. I just have the motion set up to about medium high. And that can be viewed in here by going to the settings. And of course you're going to see that my Wi-Fi connection is right at about 100% there, which is great. Back out. And in settings, you can come up here to the camera and also see that you can set your quality to low or high. You can flip the image. Night vision's in auto mode. Again, I have the sound detection turned off, so it's not giving me any information on that or recordings for that. It's just for motion. And you can come in here and edit your zones, what motion areas you want it to detect. And here it's also going to show you what kind of plane you have and what garage door you're using. I only have one. And again, I'm on the 24-hour light plan, which gives me the free recordings for 24 hours. And that pretty much sums up the app in itself. This thing works great. Like I said, I'm on the 2.4 Wi-Fi. That seems to work better when I'm away from home on my cell network, especially when I got a low quality cell connection. It's still allowing me to connect pretty efficiently. That sums it up, and hopefully that gives you an idea of what this guy can do as far as being a garage door opener with it all being built in one with the camera. Again, I'm impressed with the video quality and the reliability of this device. If you have any questions, let me know.